Students of class 3, this is your fourth chapter of science, birds. Children, there are many kinds of birds around us. Some are big and some are small. Some can fly very high in the sky, while some cannot fly. Some have colorful feathers and some can run very fast. Some birds can even swim too, but they have one thing is common. They all have beaks, claws, feathers, wings and sounds. Yet they are special in their own ways. Most birds can fly. They have feathers which make their body light and fluffy and help them to fly. The feathers of birds are of different shapes, sizes and colors. A bird has different types of feathers on its body. Down feathers help to keep the bird warm. Body feathers help to give the bird's body its shape. Flight feathers are found on the wings and tail. They help the bird to fly and change direction. How birds fly. A bird's body has certain features that enable them to fly. Number 1, its body is boat-shaped. This helps it to cut through the air easily. Number 2, its bones are light and hollow. This makes its body very light. A bird has wings instead of arms. The wings are joined to its body with very strong muscles. The muscles help the wings flap up and down. Its tail helps it to change directions while flying. The wings of a bird move up and down. When the wings move up, it is called upstroke movement, and when the wings move down, it is called downstroke movement. Flying differently. Pigeons, swallows, cranes, and geese can fly very long distances. Hens and peacocks fly only a short distance. Vultures and eagles fly high up in the sky. Sparrows and bulbuls fly lower down. Some birds cannot fly. The ostrich, the kiwi, and the emu cannot fly. The penguin also cannot fly. It uses its wings to swim in water. Beaks. Birds have different types of beaks. Their beaks help them to break or tear the food into small pieces. Birds have no teeth. The shape and size of a bird's beak depends upon what it eats. Different birds eat different kinds of food. While some eat fruits, some eat seeds, some eat fish, meat or other animals and insects. Most of the chewing is done inside their body after their food has been swallowed. Vultures and owls are meat eaters. Their beak is sharp and hooked. The hoopoe has a long, thin beak. It uses it to pick insects from the ground. A woodpecker has a very strong, sharp beak. It can make holes in the trunk of trees. It also catches insects hiding in the trunk with its beak. Sparrows and hens are seed eaters. They have a short beak to break and crush seeds. A parrot's curved beak helps it to eat hard seeds, nuts, and fruit. Kingfishers and herons are fish eaters. They have sharp pointed beaks. They dive into water to catch fish. A duck's beak is special. It takes muddy water in its flat beak. Insects and plants remain inside. The water flows out of holes in its lower beak. Feet and claws. The shape and size of a bird's feet and claws depend on where it lives. They also depend on what and how it eats. Birds like crows and sparrows perch on branches. They have 3 toes in front and one at the back. The back toe curls around the branch so the bird does not fall off. It stays on the branch when the wind blows hard and even when it sleeps. Some birds, like the woodpecker, can climb trees. They have 2 toes in front and 2 at the back. These help them to cling onto the tree trunk. Hens like to scratch the ground to find seeds and insects. They have strong legs and hard claws. Owls and eagles are hunters. They have sharp claws called talons to catch live rats and other small animals. There are 2 kinds of water birds, swimmers and waders. Swimmers like ducks have webbed feet. They have skin growing between their toes. This skin is called a web. A webbed foot is like a paddle. Ducks use their webbed feet to push the water back easily while swimming. Waders like herons have long legs and spreading toes. They can walk in shallow water without getting wet. Their spreading toes make sure that they do not sink in the wet mud. The ostrich has 2 toes and very strong, long legs. It can run very fast. This is good because it has very short wings and cannot fly.